Gender Blenders, welcome to week 110. This week's question is, Mardi Gras is this Tuesday and Lent starts Wednesday, or started Wednesday. Is anyone doing anything special, that is partying for Tuesday, giving up anything for Lent, if you observe? So this is Steffi, and I'm recording this on Sunday after I just got back from Disneyland, but I'll upload it on Thursday, which means that Lent has already started and Mardi Gras has already passed. So, Wiki says Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday, which I think probably almost everyone knows. In ethnic English tradition, Shrove Tuesday, referring to the practice of the last night of eating richer fatty foods before the ritual fasting of the Lenten season, which started on Ash Wednesday, yesterday by the time you watch this. Related popular practices were associated with celebrations before the fasting and religious obligations associated with the penitential season of Lent. So I'll get into some of those things. A lot of people celebrate Mardi Gras. Traditionally, it's the kind of carnival season most customarily associated with New Orleans or New Orleans, depending upon whether you're from there or not from there. And it's kind of a celebration getting ready for the Lenten season. Lenten season, of course, is penitential season in preparation for Easter. Easter Sunday being, if you're a Christian, when Christ rose from the dead. If you're not a Christian, it doesn't particularly have any meaning to you. If you're Jewish, it generally coincides with the general season of Passover. So traditionally during Lent, you give up something in preparation for that. It's kind of a sacrifice to help you understand all the good things that happen to you and helps you remember on a day-by-day basis that you should be preparing for something special. So Mardi Gras tends to be the celebration before that. It's generally a pretty big time in a lot of places, which is kind of cool. Will I be doing anything special for Mardi Gras? No, I don't. I generally don't particularly celebrate that. I do observe Ash Wednesday. It's part of my Catholic tradition. I will go to Mass. It's generally a day of what's called fast and abstinence, which means you don't eat full meals. I'm simplifying. And you don't eat meat. The abstinence is don't eat meat, and the fasting is you don't eat meals, large meals for breakfast and lunch traditionally. Lent is very interesting. As I say, a lot of people give up something. So what could I give up? Let's see. I could give up cigarettes. No, that won't work. I don't smoke. I could give up alcohol. No, that won't work. I don't drink. I know. No Disneyland. Ooh, as one of the folks at work says, if I miss Disneyland, see, you folks know that I go to Disneyland. So does everyone. Knows pretty much I go to Disneyland every week, or every weekend. And I just got back, as a matter of fact. And one of the folks mentioned that, you know, if you didn't go to Disneyland on the weekend, there would be a severe disturbance in the Force. Sort of like what happened in, Star Wars kind of a thing. And I think that's probably right. So instead of not going to Disneyland, what I will do is instead concentrating on things that I don't do, things that I can do instead. And I've done this before. See, what I'll do is when I go to Disneyland, say I have a couple of $5 bills rolled up here, and I'll generally have several of these in my purse. And there's a purpose in that because one of the things that generally happens at Disneyland is people will go and celebrate something like birthdays. So if I see a little kid with his parents, and they say, it's birthday little thing with their name on it and things like that, it says happy birthday, little button they give you at Disneyland if it's your birthday. And if I see that, what I will do is I'll go up to the little kid and say, hey, is today your birthday? And the little kid's usually pretty shy, and yeah, it is. Well, then here's your birthday present, and I'll hand them the $5 bill. And it's kind of cool. Some just won't accept it at all, or their parents say, who is this weirdo? Sometimes they'll accept it very graciously. Sometimes they're very, very thrilled by doing that. The kids are generally very thrilled to get, hey, $5 is $5. So what I do is, the reason that's a giving up is, if I was going to eat lunch, I'd probably spend $15 or $20. And if I give several of these things away, then I have no money for my lunch. And I'll just skip that meal. So that helps me with the fasting part of Lent. And it gives the kids a little nice surprise. The other thing I'll do for Lent is our Bible study starts on 2 days ago now, on last Tuesday, or 2 days from now, as I'm recording this on Sunday. It's Tuesday evening. We're going to start a Bible study that goes for essentially the entire period of Lent, 6 weeks, 40 days before Easter. So 6 weeks, a period of time for Lent, 6+ weeks. So during that period of time, we're going to be holding Bible study. So I'm going to be giving up some time that I just generally don't have. So what am I really giving up? I'm giving up sleep. Not that I get that much these days anyway, but I get that back somehow or other. When I give something up, one of the things that I've found, folks, and I don't know whether it's unique to me because of the way I do things or the way my mind works, but if I give something up, I generally get it back in spades. So I'm willing to give up that time. And I'll generally find that something good will come of that. So that's, one of the things that good came out of past ones is what you see here. I mean, a healthy me. I mean, from my standpoint, you don't get gooder than that, to misuse the English language. But anyway, so those are the kinds of things that I'm going to be doing for Lent. I'll just give the kids some money. It makes them feel good at Disneyland. And give up some time to help people understand a little bit more about the Bible by teaching Bible study. So that's what I'm going to do for Lent. So Mardi Gras is carnival season. And it's a time for celebration. And then Lent is a time for preparation. So that's my take on this week. So what's going to be happening. So until next week, this is Steffi saying bye-bye, everyone.